You want to find someone else, another business, freelancer, agency, app, whatever it could be, that sells to the same audience, solves a similar problem, but does it in a different way. The main one is an app for underground mining to log info for planning, booking, issues, etc. My total user base is only like in the 10. Do you want to do an exercise? Because whenever we set up collaborations, like the 19 that's showing on the screen, what we've done is that we work off of a framework that says, who are you selling to? What problem are you solving? And with what are you solving it with? So my guess right now is that the problem you're solving, you're selling to mining companies. The problem you're solving is information, so lack of information for operations, and you're solving it with a software platform. Does that sound about right? Okay, so that's what I'm hoping for, but still trying to get them signed on. At the moment, they're literally using spreadsheets that's fragmented. Then they have to come together, try to build a report, and then figure out where the issues are after heated arguments. Yeah. Saying you're selling this to the gold mines, which luckily have very deep pockets, so you're probably very good on that front. Like, if you want to get rich, sell to rich people. That's like the best feedback you can give any entrepreneur. So selling to gold mines is probably a solid start. So what I would do if I were you, just to give you an example, is that now when we have the framework of who you're selling to, gold mines, what problem you solve, information, with what, an app, like a PWA. Now what you want to do to find collaborators is you want to find someone else, another business, freelancer, agency, app, whatever it could be, that sells to the same audience, solves a similar problem, but does it in a different way. So what if, for example, there would be a niche of management consultants only helping gold mines? Because what they would do is that they sell to the same gold mines you do. They help with the problem of operations, basically, which is a part of what you are helping them with when it comes to the information. But they do it through services. So they do it in a different way than your app. So if I were to look for collaborations, I would try to look for something like that, because they already have access. They already have ins towards these gold mines. If you can convince them by co-building it with them, or whichever way possible, if you can convince them to try out your app, see the value in it, so they can be the ones promoting it as a part of their package that they're selling to these gold mines, I think that would be quite a solid option for you. What equipment do these gold mines buy? What are the suppliers for the equipment? When we were onto the step where we talked about the IoT and Internet of Things, where you basically have sensors in it, what if you collaborate with the ones that sell the equipment and basically say that, yeah, these sensors can be connected to this app, which removes the need for manual input. Okay, I'm not sure how to get in contact with those kind of collabs. That's more or less where I'm stuck and trying to get a response. How hard do you think it would be if you mentioned it was some family members of yours that was okay, so your brother, if he is a geologist, he probably has access to a few gold mines at least. What if you, because it's very hard. I've been there myself, to try to go to companies or influencers or anyone that's legitimate that would basically leap your business forwards and give you a massive opportunity to just show up there alone saying, hey, I got an MVP, would you like to try it out and perhaps pay for it? It's quite a hard route to go. But what if you go to someone like this, who's just a normal like consultant that works with teams, and you try to tell them that basically like, hey, I actually got access to gold mines. What if we work together on doing an offer for them? So you sell your services to them with my platform or app baked into that offer, and then we basically revenue share what comes out of it. Because then you're not really you're not starting from scratch, and you're not really selling your app from the get-go. You're basically going there with a consultant saying, you sell your services, and then we include my app in it, we work together and in your project to fix the bugs and iterate the platform as we go along. And then I will get recurring revenue from them keeping my app. And because as their own data on your app expands, it will be harder and harder for them to leave. The transition costs and all of that things. And then you basically just go like, I will eventually get recurring revenue from this user with my app. You will get a part of that recurring revenue to help you with your cash flow.